Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Closet Kitchen. Today, I'm going to show you how to make pizza. And it's a very special type of pizza because it's not pizza that you would normally think could ever be pizza, but it certainly is. Today, I'm going to show you how to make pizza on tortillas. Yes, you heard it right. I'm going to show you how. I have been making these pizzas since I was 12 years old, and I had no idea that anyone else was making them in the world. I don't know how I could have thought that. Internet wasn't a big thing when I was 12 until last week. I realized that other people were making them too. I looked online and I found a few of them out there, but no one makes them the way that I make them. There might be some now. I make them a particular way that really is quite divine, and I'm going to share it with you today because everyone should know how to make these. They're super simple. You can toss whatever you have in your fridge onto them, make them totally customized to your taste buds. Let's get going. To start, of course, you're going to need some tortillas. I have a variety of tortillas here. I have plain, I have tomato, whole wheat, or I like to say whole wheat, and spinach. I've put them on pans and I've lined the pans with parchment paper just because I like to keep the pans nice. Yes, the pans are too small because the oven I have is absolutely tiny. The kitchen is housed within a closet, but that's okay because you don't need space, you don't need anything really fancy, you don't need a whole lot to make these. Quite the culinary experience, really. You can make these pretty gourmet if you wish. I'm going to show you 4 different types today. I am turning our tiny oven on to 425 degrees. These tortilla pizzas cook quick. Success! The secret to my tortilla pizza is the fact that I use 2. On the bottom, I put shredded mozzarella. Then I stick down a second tortilla, and then I'll bake them in the oven for 4 minutes. It doesn't take much. You don't need to use a whole lot of mozzarella. In the oven they go. Put the timer on for 4 minutes. The cheese is going to melt in between that layer, creating a flaky, light crust. It's so good. So simple. So delicious. They're done. Get them out of the oven. Ooh. You may have a large enough oven to get them all baked off at the same time, but I don't. So in the other ones go. Yeah! When they first come out of the oven, they can be very bubbly, very puffed. So I like to just give them a couple light taps with a spatula. Totally optional, I just like this. This is a fun part for me. Another thing I like to do is because they've already cooked on one side more than the other, I turn them around so that the bottom doesn't get too browned when we put them in the oven again, once we have the toppings on. I'm ready to sauce them. You can put whatever type of sauce you want on your tortilla pizzas. Today I'm going to use some Alfredo sauce, basil pesto, pizza sauce. I like to start by putting the proteins on the pizza so I don't cross-contaminate anything else. Today I'll be using chicken, some baby shrimp, some ground beef, ham, and pizza pepperoni. Now I'm going to wash my hands and bring out the veggies and cheeses. I'll start with the chicken Alfredo. I thought it might be nice to put some red bell pepper, maybe some red onion, some cilantro, and how about some roasted garlic? I think that sounds lovely. And for the basil pesto and baby shrimp tortilla pizza, I thought it would be nice to put a little bit of cilantro, some fresh basil, shallots, and some Parmesan cheese. For this one, I was thinking I'd do a Greek-inspired tortilla pizza. Red bell pepper, some red onion, some grape tomatoes, maybe some sun-dried tomatoes as well, why not? Some fresh basil and feta cheese. Top that off with cut mozzarella that I'll put on top. For the half ham pizza pepperoni, I'm going to put pineapple, black olives, some shallot, and mozzarella. This side, I'm not actually 100% sure. I'm just going to go with the flow. Whatever speaks to me, I will toss on. Roasted garlic, yes. Basil. Sun-dried tomato. A little bit of feta cheese. Shredded mozzarella. Now they're ready for the oven. Super success! Lobster hands. In goes the next ones. 5 to 8 minutes. But watch them. Definitely watch them. You don't want them to burn. They turned out outstanding. I'm gonna cut them. I'm gonna cut them up. Nice and crisp. Don't these look incredible? Dinner's ready. So easy, so simple. Grab what you have in the fridge, throw down some tortillas, and make some pizza. Completely customizable, and so gourmet, so sophisticated. I think it's super fun. I hope you enjoy this. See you again next time. Let's get these in the oven. When they first come out of the oven, it can be very bubbly and warm and very, very puffed. So I like to just give them a couple light taps with a spatula. Oops. Ah, so hot. It looks pretty good, but I'm gonna put it in for maybe two minutes. See what happens. I'm living on the edge. It's actually just grape juice. We drank all the wine yesterday. It was Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy belated Valentine's Day, everyone. This worked out beautifully because my other half's going to be home within the next 15 minutes or so. So I'll just toss them in the oven again really, really quick. They reheat quite well. So this later filming today worked out quite well.